Okay, we're a little information here on the Standardine pencil injectors. Okay, there's not much help out there for these. I use a little bit of mother's polish in a tiny cloth like this to just kind of polish them up and down on the drill press. You're not supposed to use a drill press to do it, but I say just up, down a couple times, just till it comes shiny. That's it. Don't do any more because you don't want to take any material off. You want to make them smaller. We're talking probably tenths of thousands. We don't want to remove any material off of those. So anyways, that's kind of how those are. And there's actually a tool in the Standardine book for reaming the seats in the bottom of these injectors. This is a John Deere one. So we're working on Oldsmobile diesel ones today. And there's an actual manual to work on these injectors. There's actually a tool to pull the pin out in case you get a stuck pin. The rod that goes up and down. This piece right here, there's actually a little hook on the end of it, and there's a tool to take those out. So in case you get one that's stuck, you could probably get it apart by finding one on eBay or somewhere. They're not easy to find. Okay, on the return lines, I took these apart with a heat gun. Took the old ones off with the heat gun, these fittings here, and I warmed the new ones up with a heat gun to get them on, because you can't get them on cold. You gotta use a heat gun on them. These ones were so wore out they just crumbled. And this is for the Oldsmobile diesel return lines. And somebody decided that they couldn't figure out how to do it, so they cut the pipes. That's not how it works. So, and these, to put the little white seal on that goes on there, this is a piece off the silicone tube. So I used this, and I had to file down the last little ridge there. It actually works really good for putting the little white O-rings on. You can get it on there. You can stick it right on the tip just like that, and it'll slide them right on. It's not too much trouble. So that's how I did those. And then the fuel injectors, gotta put them in gotta heat them up for 200 and 200 degree water for about 30 minutes, it says, to get these little white seals to shrink and go on, so they'll slide in the engine okay. So that's something that's how it's done. According to the manual, they say 200 degrees, 30 minutes. There's a chart right there on it. See it says 200. Information here, just kind of give it to you. So anyways, that's the way I'm doing it, or it's the way it says to do it. And I really recommend the heat gun for installing these things. I don't know if a hairdryer will quite get hot enough, maybe, but you could probably boil them. Put them in 150 degree water and make them slide right on also. I use a little bit of silicone spray oil on the pipes to make these things go on. It helps a little bit. So that's how that's working. And then when you get done, lapping your injectors in with that lapping compound or mothers, I mean, they work really nice. So just kind of give you an idea. They go off at 1100 psi is where we're running these. So, I mean, I haven't done the seats in any of these injectors, but it's been almost 100% success with this mother's polish. Just polishing the pin with a piece of cloth from like a t-shirt or underwear. Works great. So just helpful information for other guys that are trying to work on Oldsmobile diesel. These black return T-fittings here, those are John Deere's, and they're on eBay. I think you get like, what, 16 for $29. So you can get quite a few. And there's many engines that ran the fuel in those pencil nozzle fuel injectors. Caterpillar, John Deere, Case, and some others that I probably don't know about. 3208, and that's the Standardine service manual. hopefully this helps a little bit so you can get your case engine running or your Oldsmobile. This is for Oldsmobile people, so hopefully this will help a little bit. If you have any questions, send me a reply and I'll try and send you the answer. Okay, thanks. Bye.